What's the meanest thing you've ever said to someone?
I think I told someone and their forehead was really big.
Okay, can you tell me who's the last person you texted and what did you say?
I texted my sister and I asked her what she wanted for her birthday.
Who was the last person you searched on Instagram?
My sister.
Who was the last person you texted and what did you say?
It's my mom talking about how I haven't seen my friend in a week.
Who was the last person you searched on Instagram?
Laurel Walls.
Tell us your most recent Instagram search.
It was the Clippers because they just released their basketball schedule for the season.
Show us your most recent TikTok draft. Okay, who's your most recent Instagram search?
It's actually nobody because I cleared it.
What's your most recent Google search?
Me and somebody were talking about how many people can fit in each stadium, and somebody said Lexington can fit more people than River Bluff. So I literally just searched how many people can fit in the River Bluff Stadium.
If you could block one person right now, who would it be?
This past summer, 3 of our senior band students went around the country to perform for Drum Corps International.
Drum Corps International is the marching arts Premier League. It's the highest level of the marching arts. So this takes it to a whole nother level with Broadway level production, dance, music. It's basically professional marching band. They rehearse 12 hours a day over the summer months, and they perform in a different city or state almost every day. Over the course of the 3 months, they've probably reached millions of audience members around the country.
The audition process was very rigorous. It started all the way back in September, October, where the different groups started sending me different pieces I had to play and different things I had to do visually to audition, and then I submitted a video audition, and then out of about 300 applicants, I was selected for the callback round, where I went up to Ohio, flew over there.
We have a November camp where we go spend a couple days in Indiana. You have to learn a bunch of choreography pieces, and then the final big part of the audition process is April camp, where we all met in Texas. This is where we learn more choreography pieces, and then based off how we do there, they determine if we're a fit.
It's very challenging. I would relate it to making an all-star team for an athletic event or making an Olympic team.
My favorite part was making the small memories with my team.
I met a lot of people from all over the country.
The most challenging part for me was probably just the amount of hours that we put in.
Keeping up my stamina throughout the day.
It was very difficult and it was very hard on the body.
It was 85 straight days of rehearsal, from waking up at 8 a.m. to then going to sleep at 12 p.m. and rehearsing from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
There are people, I remember when I was marching, we had people fly in from Japan and Europe to come be a part of these teams, so it really is an international team.
I decided to march the Boston Crusaders color guard because it has always been my dream color guard.
I decided to march with the Phantom Regiment because I love the beauty and the grace they carry.
I decided to march for the Bluecoats, where I went for the summer because I just really like the atmosphere that they created.
I would recommend this to others if they're up for the challenge. It definitely takes your whole summer away. I would say it's the best decision I've made in my life.
I would recommend it to others if it's where your heart's at. It's a lot of work and a lot of really challenging moments, but if that's where your heart's at, I do recommend it.
Are your friends lonely and looking for someone special?
Well, we have a solution for you. Fill out this Google form.
The information on the form will be compared with other submissions.
We will choose 2 lucky people to go on a blind date at the school.
And remember to ask them if they are okay with this before you fill out a form.
What teacher would be most likely to win Survivor?
Miss Graham. Oh, or Mr. Anderson.
Who's most likely to win Survivor?
That's definitely going to be Coach Graham.
Who is most likely to win Survivor?
Probably Mr. Anderson.
What teacher is most likely to remember your birthday?
Miss Cannon.
Who's most likely to remember your birthday?
That's our beloved department head, Miss Cannon.
Who's most likely to remember your birthday?
Miss Cannon for sure.
What teacher is most likely to remember your birthday?
I would
say Miss Cannon.
Who's most likely to be late at a meeting?
That's probably going to be Mr. Anderson.
Who's most likely to be late to a meeting?
Me.
Who's the loudest?
Dell. Definitely. No doubts.
Who's the loudest teacher?
Depends on what it's about, but probably overall Miss Dillinger.
Who's the loudest?
Miss Dell.
Who is the loudest teacher?
Me.
If the fine arts department went on a trip, where would you go?
I mean, the home of the arts, the center of the arts in the world, I think is New York City. So I think we'd go somewhere like Broadway or something like that.
Disney World.